know what happened, guys. Hopefully, it will glitch over soon. With the first one. You know what happened, guys. Hopefully, it will glitch over soon.
W.
We'll be back. So he's stream. Is it working? Let me know if it glitches. I'm gonna delete the other stream. It glitches out into the stream too early. What's up, One Rex? I'm gonna delete the other stream. It glitches out into the stream too early. What's up, One Rex?
Are you subscribed?
In the second quarter, 2 seconds left.
Nice job taking it to the teeth of the defense and converting.
It glitches.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Terry's checked in for Jackson, and it's Jackson in for Smart. Pass to Aldama. Jackson, left side. Outside Bain to end the run. No good that time.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yet no way to describe it, just ugly, and that passes.
And that one goes in. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. So Miller will go to the free throw line. It's going to go on Santi Aldama.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw. Timeout.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. You look at Grant Williams. He's been playing really well.
With the perimeter D struggling to stay connected to him, they're getting bombarded.
Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. Taking a look at Charlotte, they're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record.
Right now for Charlotte, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Charlotte has gone 7 of 9 from 3.
Let's go. Go turn 2.
Big time right there.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest-growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you.
First row.
Barnes got out in front to get the score.
Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point land here in the second. It's Jackson, high post. Five to shoot. Outside Bain to stop the drought. That basket is good. On the assist from Jackson. Bain's got 5.
Well, Bain is an efficient 3-point shooter, so you have to turn up your perimeter coverage when he's on the floor.
Edwards is doubled. The kick out to Williams. No good from outside. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Charlotte. Aldama, the pass to Moran. Now Jackson. Pass to Moran. Over Barnes. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Miller outside. They get it again. Here's Edwards. Fires from deep. Rebound by Terry.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Morant, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Barnes in the post. Pounded by Morant. Barnes, no good. Bain from deep three-point land. He got it. Would not fall for him. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Hornets out in front, just dominating this one. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Charlotte Hornets.
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead to show it.
Next up, let's see who made the honors for our NBA Players of the Week. The Western Conference winner, Victor Wembanyama.
Tremendous effort lately for this guy. Victor, 7'4". This dude is 7'4". Folks, I mention because skills-wise, he's kind of like a small forward.
Lots of great NBA players from France, but he has a good shot at being the best of that group. Thanks for tuning in.
Let's get the fourth quarter. Let's go.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Grant Williams, he's been playing really well.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep.
Let's go.
On the court for the Grizzlies.
Three.
And in the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bain.
Three.
Santi Aldama out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Edey in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Edey. Pass to Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And stolen by Williams. And it's the Hornets on the break. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
When a crafty scorer like Barnes gets on a roll, it can turn into a big night.
Agreed.
And Memphis shooting only 36% so far in this game. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. From deep, Morant. The Hornets pull it in. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. The electric Ja Morant.
Let's go. For 6 and 3.
Fearless. Where's that mentality come from, RJ?
There is just a fearlessness like you mentioned. Most players, you just have that mindset. You don't care. You're going to attack the rim. Doesn't matter if you could potentially get hurt. You are going to take off. That mindset is a level of aggressiveness that only Ja Morant possesses.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And so it's Memphis with it. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And Morant gets it to go.
Oh, one thing about Ja, he's determined.
For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Here's Edwards. The rebound by Edey.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Aldama outside. Pass to Morant. And stolen by Edwards.
Let's go. 6 and 3 foul. Let's go.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he posted away, you knew what was on his mind.
Morant finds Bain. Good, and the setup by Morant.
6 and 8.
Morant's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Sometimes Morant just makes this look effortless. He's such a gifted passer.
The kick out to Williams. And they waste no
Let's go.
time getting those 3
3
points.
Let's go.
Williams has got 20 points.
That's how you up the ante.
Agreed.
Go right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Moran. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Williams.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Back to Payne. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ballgame.
By Edwards.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Payne with it. He's picked up by Miller.
Three.
Jackson against Williams. And stolen by Edwards.
Let's go. Let's go.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here. The fans going crazy right now. To stop the run. Payne, no good. Charlotte has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third.
Let's go.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so it's Moran who brings up the ball for Memphis. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. And again, it's Memphis missing.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
The Grizzlies have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Back to Payne. Jackson with a screen on Barnes. The three from Payne. Williams grabs the board.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Edwards.
Let's go. 13-8. Let's go.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Moran against Edwards. Pass to Edie. Uses the glass on the layup. Edie's got his second basket.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Edwards finds Williams.
Let's go. He's
got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. 35 seconds left in the third. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
There's a screen. Pass to Wells. Clock at 6. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
In deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Here's Terry. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let
him. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be back in a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Brandon Miller, Mark Williams out there with Williams. Then there's Edwards, and it's Barnes, and it's a three.
Let's go. 8-3.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
3.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting just 34% so far in this one. Outside Bain. Tries to break his ice. And stolen by Williams. And they're on the break. And Williams punches it home.
2-3.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Smart looking around. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Pass to Bain. Jackson against Miller. Jackson can't get it to go. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Good.
Richard, how do you think you would have fared if social media was as prevalent in your younger years as it is right now?
I can tell you right now, I would not be able to sit next to you right now, BA. That's the type of life I would have lived.
And the basket by Bain.
With all the points he gets on the perimeter, it's trouble for the D when Bain starts getting points inside.
Smart against Edwards.
And he
He's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. The 3 from Bain. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. The kick out to Williams.
Let's go. Let's go.
He was in the first half. That's how good he's been since.
3.
Smart against Edwards. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Jackson outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Edwards. Into the lane.
Let's go.
Slams it in.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Miller with it. He's picked up by Bain.
Let's go.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man.
3.
I'm speechless. To the left side wing. Aldama, the pass to Jackson. Here's Terry. Clock at 4. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's Edwards.
Let's go.
Edwards got 18 points now here in the second half.
3.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off transition play.
Let's go.
On the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense. Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
2 minutes remaining.
Smart passes to Jackson. Shot to stop the run. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined.
Let's go. That's not great. Let's go.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
For Memphis, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Aldama outside. Jackson surveying the D. Pass to Terry. Shot clock at 6. Pulls it from the top of the key. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 7 rebounds in the game.
And what a complete performance we saw from them.
Let's go. 9 on 38.
It
seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Champ.
And his activity level on defense, self-evident, racking up steals, deflections. I mean, he was a handful tonight. Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that's what probably slams the door for any rookie comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the fourth. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Morant, no good.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
Here's the Grizzlies with the ball.
Agreed.
16 feet out, and that one drops.
Just taking what the defense gives him. Morant keeping it simple on offense. I love it.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Edwards.
Let's go. Let's go, 4-2.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Floats one up. Oh, Williams with the block. Now here's Edwards.
Let's go. Let's go, 4-2.
I can't believe he just did that.
See, those are the type of finishes that you pay to see.
And so Charlotte
We'll get a door right there.
by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian.
Let's go, let's go. Now gotta face the Wizards. We're not 10-0. The Wizards are 10-8. Let's get it. We're playing at home. Let's go.
The starting.
And a few teams so far, Brent, with a surprisingly rough start to the season.
Well, this is really where the staff gets tested, Kevin. You know that your team has been put together for specific reasons. Those reasons aren't yet playing out. So coaching staffs have to keep these players confident. They have to keep them working on the ultimate goal to improve things. And at some point, given an 82-game schedule, there could be a breakthrough and the team can get very hot very quickly.
And now Washington starting group. They've got Jonas Valanciunas. Koulibaly out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Poole at the point guard position. And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ball game. Poole, the pass to LeVert. Back to Poole for three. That's good. George LeVert with the assist.
Well, when he has a chance to set up like that, Poole is one of the game's better shooters.
Edwards inside, guarded by Poole. Shot clock at 5. Barnes.
We'll take it. Up 1, 4-3.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Now, here's Poole. 11-point game last outing.
Poole can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady motion.
Yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
4-3.
Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Poole. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Miller outside. Three-pointer. The shot.
It's Poole.
First shot.
Not 3.
And right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Charlotte's head coach gave me a few minutes to catch up. We got to talking about Jordan Poole and how you deal with a player like him. Coach smiled and said, we want to be as disruptive for him as possible. Anything we can do to prevent him from getting into a rhythm, we'll do it. Keeping Poole off balance is the plan here. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. And so it's Washington with it, following the bucket by the Hornets. Levert against Miller. Pass to Kuzma. There's a good screen. And the three ball is good.
And Kuzma spacing the floor nicely, patiently waiting and knocking down the three.
And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career,
let's go. Big one right back. 14-6. Let's go.
But he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Here's Poole.
Timeout.
Following the three by Charlotte. So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards. Washington making a change here. Sars checked in. A moment here now to see the numbers for Grant Williams. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. The Hornets, number 1.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
That one falls.
56.
You see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Wizards trail by 10. Poole, the pass to Sarr. Edwards against Poole. 6 on the shot clock. Valanciunas with a screen on Miller. Levert from outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Coming in on a 19-game win streak.
One score more. 18-6.
Few teams have ever done. A win tonight would be their 20th win in a row.
So few teams in the history of the NBA have ever put a streak like this together, so it's really impressive. My prediction, the streak continues.
Now Williams. Jonas Valanciunas missing from long range.
Let's go.
Williams gets the bucket.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And Poole up ahead of the defense on that pull-up in a hurry.
A minute 42 left to play in the first.
Good. Take one the hard way.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be
They're
playing
going on.
smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight.
They're going.
Serve it up.
Here's Carrington. 9 points last game. Rebound by Williams. Hornets leading by 14. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes.
Let's go. 3.9. Let's go.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight
Agreed.
has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Here's Foster. Following the bucket by the Hornets. Sarr sets the screen for Bay. And Kuzma has it in the corner. From outside off the mark. So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against the Raptors.
Let's go. 3.9.
But with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming
Agreed.
Yeah, in talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look, and see if they can keep that up.
Let's go.
No good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Edwards. Oh.
Let's go. Let's go. 9. Let's go.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control
slow.
There's one right there. There's 2 people.
Here, they're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Carrington. No scoring in this one. There's a screen. Here's Bay. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Here's Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
Kuzma kicks it to Foster. They need this. And that's the
first home. It's a decent. Let's get the
into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll return shortly.
Let's go.
So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And the Hornets have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Taking a look at the Wizards. Koulibaly is out there with Bay. Then it's Sarr. Then there's Foster. And it's Carrington in at the shooting guard position. And it's Foster. Charlotte leading by 22. Here's Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
And using his length to come right off the drive into the hoop. There, big-time move by Miller.
So it's the Wizards now. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Here's Foster. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Edwards. Here's Barnes. Driving in.
How about Barnes getting inside and just muscling that one up?
They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Koulibaly. Good. Nice job down low.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Edwards against Foster. Outside Edwards. Here he goes. By Edwards.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunning. Dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. This is their first chance this season playing Charlotte. Checked in for the Wizards. The story of rebounds. Now a look at the league's best players on the board. You take a look at Williams. No doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. And, of course, Grant Williams. A few spots down.
Guys, we're lucky to get to watch 2 of the league's most outstanding rebounders on the same court here today.
Now, here is George. Pass to Sarr. Williams with the steal. And now Williams running the floor.
It's 21-4 mark. They're not 11.
Very sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hornets?
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the court.
And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. And here's the upcoming schedule for Charlotte. On Monday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming into town. And then on Tuesday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers.
And for that game against the Trailblazers, this is a game that they are expected to win. But sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with the victory.
Just 5 on the clock. Will it go?
Let's go.
Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Oh, and
let's go. 44 to 11.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic. Ledee doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still.
Let's go. 46 to 11.
Make one of those. Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots. Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Here's Edwards. Out to Miller. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Edwards looking it over. Not enough on that one as it misses. Washington's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range. Not a whole lot dropping out there for that. Williams with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it.
Let's go. 1-14. Let's go.
Harrison Barnes out there looking to involve his teammates on that play.
Agreed.
For Washington, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Edwards against Foster. Pass to Valanciunas and stolen by Miller. And here's the break. Right side, Edwards. Banked in.
Let's go. 15-14.
14.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Poole against Miller. And Poole gets it to go.
15-16.
Those are 2 tough points from Poole. Great to see him mixing it up down low.
Here is Miller. He's got 11. And Miller.
Let's go. 15-16.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
So it's Washington now, following the score by Charlotte, and it goes down
2
points. Bays got his first bucket in this one.
Encouraging to see Saddiq Bey just stay this confident and looking for that shot off the catch.
Here's Williams.
Let's go. 14. Let's go.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Agreed.
9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Sarr sets the screen for Poole. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Pass to Foster from the arc. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Let's go. 15-15. Let's go.
That's his killer instinct.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for the Charlotte Hornets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Nba2k25.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings.
Taking a look here now at the Hornets. They're in that #1 spot for a reason. Playing well as a team, making it look easy. Definitely the team to beat right now, guys.
Going to take a lot to knock them out that top spot. Until then, this is their league.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Washington Wizards.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stop that is prime check. Maybe two of me.
Now that is a scary sight. Two of you.
Well, we're going to need a bigger fridge, Ernie.
And that concludes...
Let's get stuck with stutter. Let's go.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Brandon Miller has been sensational.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this
Three.
team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
They've got Harrison Barnes. Miller is out there with Edwards. Then it's Williams.
Bill.
And it's Williams at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Shots
Let's go.
by Miller.
Good 18.
Nice mechanics from Miller there, ready to fire as that pass is coming.
Now,
Three.
here's Poole. Poked away, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Koulibaly, bounce pass. Just 5 to shoot. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Good on the 3-point shot. Kuzma's got his second bucket of the night.
That's what you expect from Kuzma. He's a high-volume 3-point shooter.
And when you look at the career of Kyle Kuzma, he has played, Brent, various roles.
Yeah, Kevin, different
Can you
spots and different things.
Let's go.
Asked
Let's go.
by different coaches in different systems.
Three.
So, 6-man, spot-up shooter, go-to scorer. It speaks a lot to his adaptability. Hopefully he'll settle in and become the player that he knows confidently he is.
Here's Valanciunas. The Hornets pull it in. Williams has got 9 rebounds now tonight. And Hillary.
Let's go. 3 from the 1. Let's go.
6'9" Brandon Miller can score in
Three.
bunches, and on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with.
Poole kicks to LeVert. Pass to Poole. Driving to the basket. Excellent there from Williams. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime.
Let's go. Good clock, no. Let's go.
Kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
3.
Poole, the pass to Kuzma. Valanciunas sets a screen for Kuzma. Looking to end the run. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Miller kicks to Williams. The kick out to Williams. Over in the corner, Williams. Charlotte needs to get a shot up. Nobody near Barnes.
Let's go. 3 from the 1. Look at open, Barnes.
Williams has got 9 assists now tonight.
Let's go, let's go.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Right now, I've sent it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the
go.
NBA has split its draft in 2 days. The league's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, says...
Let's go. 7 from the 1. Let's go.
We're seeing a larger influx of talent, a lot of times from the second round. This format will do justice to those slept-on players. Kevin?
Yeah, good stuff, D.A. Some Hall of Famers from that second round, for sure. Valanciunas with a screen on Edwards. And here is Poole. He's got it. Chalk up 2 there.
70,
knocks that one down without worry.
And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. The kick out to Barnes.
It's cool. 23, 23.
On this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
3.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Miller against Levert. Back to Poole. Over Edwards. Again, the miss by Poole.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. It's crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Here's Edwards.
Let's go. 24, 23. Let's go.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
To the paint. Here's Kuzma. It's good. Kuzma's got 5 points in the quarter.
Kuz loves those inside shots, and he's working hard to find them.
It's Williams, high post. He's against Kuzma. And Charlotte.
Let's go. Let's go.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Kuzma outside.
Let's go.
Misses the three. Charlotte's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half.
That's cool. You're not coming far.
You got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like
Let's
that.
go,
He's got no shot
to
stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Levert the pass to Valanciunas. Edwards against Poole. Valanciunas sets a screen for Poole. It's 3 pointers off the mark.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from 3-point range.
Here's Edwards.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You don't come far. Let's go.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Valanciunas with a screen on Edwards. Kuzma outside. Valanciunas against Williams. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Kuzma can't get it to go.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Yeah, he
Let's go. You take me far. Let's go.
I tell you what, you've got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man from attacking.
And Greg, even then, he might just go over it. Check out the elevation he gets here.
Going to start cross more. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
As the quarter wraps up, the scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. We've got Foster. Sadiq Bey is out there with Song. Then it's Williams. And it's...
Let's go. 85, 25. Let's go.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Pass to Song. Sarr sets the screen for Bey. Over Williams. Bey.
Good.
He may not be the strongest inside presence, but still.
Let's go. 85, 25. Let's go. Let's go.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he
Agreed.
needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
The 3.
Let's go.
And it's Foster missing. Hornets have gone 2 or 3 from the field.
Let's go. 85, 25. Let's go.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Pass to Bey. Here's Carrington. Covered by Miller. And stolen by Miller. Williams inside.
Let's go.
And There's Williams. That's good on the assist by Miller. Miller's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Carrington. Covered by Miller. Williams, a screen on Miller. Good. Carrington's got his first basket of the night.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Foster against Edwards. Sweet little
Let's go. No, 327.
Edwards got 33 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Foster against Edwards. Miller grabs the miss.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this
Let's go. That's 5.7.
His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Edwards. Shots good.
Let's go. That's 10.7.
He's got 21. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Charlotte.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Let's go. Let's go. And 9.7.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Here's Carrington, covered by Miller. Bay passes to Sarr, and Sarr throws it down.
And that's a nice pass from Bay, willing to do whatever he can to help his team.
Foster against Edwards. Battles through traffic and
Let's go.
Edwards got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And boy, he's really in a dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Miller surveying the floor. We've heard players and coaches complain, Brent, that the rules are too strict in favor of the offense. You think that's true?
Well, Kevin, offense sells. And the fact that we've talked about how the league has increased pace, you don't really even have time to play defense in today's game. The one thing that I do like is that the league has allowed for some variance and some zone defense to start to be employed. So tactically, coaches are trying to throw different strategies out there. Man to man, man, it's hard.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball. And one team is just completely...
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Wow. We are going to remember that one
for a
while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Pass to Foster. Bay against Williams. Bay, good. Charlotte's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game.
Let's go.
Let's the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
It's good for long range.
Yeah, not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Going inside.
Let's go. Not 34.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Carrington, that's good.
Not 36.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Williams dishes to Foster. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. They put it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loves every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
It's our scarf. You know, face it 12 0 versus 12-11 with 23 0. Let's get him playing at home. Let's go. Let's go.
And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sport.
Okay.
You know, these teams among the best defensive squads in the NBA. This figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Barnes out there with Williams. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Williams at the center.
I like when Barnes is focused on moving the ball. I mean, it makes his team better. I love his willingness to get that ball moving.
Abdia finds Sharp. Outside, Simon. Carries it from three.
Oh.
And they don't want to get in a habit of open look from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And here's Edwards from the arc.
We're back for three.
Pointer to fall. Edwards got 5 points so far.
Real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Williams with the steal. Williams attack.
Let's go. 7-3. Let's go.
More and more Grant Williams showing the ability to get others involved.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter would just do a little bit of everything. Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Outside, Avdia. Back to Simons. Drains the three-pointer.
Oh, fingers.
He's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Trailblazers.
And shooters shoot. And Simons sure has a feel with that quick trigger.
Williams for three. Bangs home.
Let's go. Let's come right back.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Portland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Avdia. No good from outside. For Charlotte, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Here's Edwards. And Charlotte.
Let's go.
What do you say?
This squad can't do anything but hit. They haven't missed one yet. Perfect.
Outside, Avdia. And stolen by Miller. Barnes looking around. Back to Williams. Edwards inside. Henderson defending.
Let's go. What's it? 56.
11 points for Chandler.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage of both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Swinging, he's checked in for Sharp. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Outside, Simons. Back to Henderson. And blocked. That one goes careening over the glass.
Easy, sons.
Williams kicks to Edwards.
Look at
With the drive.
Let's go. 86. Let's go.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Henderson uses the glass.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
And it's Simons missing.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And, you know, Barnes plays with confidence on the block. Excellent at being aggressive with the defense and turning the foul.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Kamara is checked in.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Simons from outside. Barnes grabs the miss. Hornets leading by 15. Here's Edwards. It's good.
It's cool.
8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Repeat. Doesn't work.
Knocks it loose. Williams with the steal. Pass to Williams. Takes the 3. It's good for Miller.
Get open, Miller. 28.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Charlotte.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Andre Ayton's checked in for Portland. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Anfernee Simons. 1:02 left here in the first quarter. Here's Kamare. Still yet to score. Down to 5 on the shot clock to end the run. Barnes grabs the miss.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And the basket by Edwards.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Henderson, no good.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
The kick out to Williams. And here's Miller outside.
That's cool.
Assisting on the play
The 3.
Williams. 6 points from Brandon Miller.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them
The
from
3.
behind the arc.
Pass to Ayton. And here now is Thybulle. And here's Henderson. Edwards defending. Henderson passes to Ayton. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Williams with the
Decent, let's go.
the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Hornets ball. On the floor for your Trailblazers, Robert Williams.
And so here's Charlotte. 3 seconds left.
Going in the fourth quarter. Let's do the second fourth quarter. Let's go.
From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Hornets here, guys.
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
They've got Robert Williams. He's out there with DeAndre.
Jeremy
Grant is out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Kamare in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Here's Thybulle. Following the bucket by the Hornets. Outside Williams. Pass to Thybulle. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Now here's Grant. Fires the 3. Kamare misses.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Here's Edwards. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. And now 24 points for Champ.
Even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Left side, Edwards fires the 3. Gets it to
Let's go. 3-point repair. 4-2-11. Let's go.
Edwards got 27.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Down low. Here's Ayton. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession. For the Trailblazers, Klingon comes in for Williams. And it's Sharp in for Grant. Shot clock at 5. Ayton kicks to Thibault. And the 3 off target.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Edwards. 27 points for him. Shoots a fader. It's good.
Let's go.
He's got 29 points. Hey, Clark, when you're on the road, what are some things that help bring teams, closer together?
Well, one of the common things for all people is food. So gathering for dinner as teammates is one of those ways you can bond. Maybe taking in a movie, perhaps a comedy show. Anything that can break the pressure of what goes on the court so that you get a chance to know each other as more than just teammates.
Here is Edwards following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Fade away.
Let's go. 4-13.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Sharp. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. And I'm here to tell you, it's been a victory march for them. What a stretch.
Let's go.
23 straight wins and still counting.
And what's crazy about it is the teams they've knocked off. I mean, they have been dominating during this stretch. It's basically been the whole league that has felt the wrath of this crew. They're in the conversation now for one of the all-time great teams. They've got the target on the back, but it doesn't seem to bother them one iota. All they do is continue to win.
Edwards.
Let's go. Hey, Gorman.
And they've
15-13.
ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Williams with the block. Lets the 3 fly. Portland no good that time either. And it's Williams with the ball for the Charlotte Hornets.
Going 1-4, Mark. 15-13.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now here's Ayton. We saw him with 10 points last game. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Amaran. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid.
Let's go. 4-13.
Talk about execution on the offensive
end.
There's nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
They could use a bucket. And Sharp missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys,
let's go. Let's go. 15-13. Let's go.
I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Pass to Kamare. Ayton a screen on Edwards.
I can't figure out, guys, what's going on with him this quarter. I mean, he hasn't gotten one shot to drop.
Let's go.
Williams gets
13.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Driving inside. Thibault for 3. That one falls. His second basket of the game. Now 2 for 3.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
About 7 seconds separating the shot.
Let's go. Quick one right back. Quick 1-15.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Kamare. Great D that time from Edwards.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Hornets on top, opening up a huge gap. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Portland Trail Blazers.
Poor communication right now. They've been out of sync offensively, and you can feel the frustration building.
Man, they've been taking some wacky shots out there. Looking like Ernie out there.
Hey, easy. I got a J. Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference.
And taking a look at the Trailblazers, they've underperformed thus far, but they're still tremendous. Now comes the hard part. They've got to tinker with the team until they find that championship recipe.
Thanks for spending halftime with us.
Let's do the course anyway. Let's go.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Setting the floor for the Hornets.
The
They've got Miller. Grant Williams is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then there's Edwards. And it's Williams at the 5 spot.
Doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Up top, Edwards. Henderson defending. Fades and shoots. And Charlotte in with the bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside, Simons takes the 13-footer. Bank shot. No good. Charlotte's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. It's on Scoot Henderson. The Hornets shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Clark, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches. And we're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give coaches a little more runway. But we know it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Miller against Simon. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues. Working his way up from the end of the bench to a starting role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA. And confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you. Thank you so much.
Without hesitation there, Simons hungry to let that one fly.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
Let's go.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Let's go. 22, 23. Let's go.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Henderson passes to Simons.
Let's go.
The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
He was
Let's go.
on that one. And it's 9 points from Brandon Miller.
Perfect start coming out of the half. Really like the execution.
The 3.
Henderson against Edwards. Henderson kicks to Avdia. Aiden a screen on Miller. 3-pointer, Simon.
Six
Okay.
triple.
Threes, shooters. Open.
For the Trailblazers. For three, Edwards. And another
Let's
three
go.
for
Take one right back.
They're
14-6.
getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4
Agreed.
of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Ayton a screen on Miller. Here's Simons.
Agreed.
Back to Sharp. Puts up a three. And
Oh,
another three.
Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's the three. Edwards' shot is good.
Let's go. Let's go.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's
Agreed.
3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And Barnes sends it back. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Going in, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Here's Simons. Again, the Trailblazers score.
This is what Simons does best. Once he catches fire, this guy is a tough one to put out.
Here's Edwards.
Let's go. They're not that one. Let's go.
And he's got 60. Most Hall of
60.
Famers never get here once. He's been in the 60s now multiple times.
This 60-point masterpiece ties him for 5th on the all-time 60-point list. Shot
Let's go.
by Miller.
Nice
And
2-31.
look at how the hustle game has been going for Charlotte.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
You know, something else that catches my eye is the fact that they have blocked a bunch of shots. I mean, the blocked shot totals, extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level.
Pass to Williams. Over in the corner, Williams. Stolen by Henderson. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Oh, Ayton in position.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Let's go.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Henderson kicks to Simons. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here.
Portland ball. Substitution on the court.
There's 14 seconds left in the third. The shot's good.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Edwards. Yet another bucket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him.
Huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching him today. The three-point shooting. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's Henderson with the ball for Portland. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. Lincoln is out there with Williams. Then it's Sharp. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's Kamara.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Here's Edwards. And
let's go. 98-37. Let's go.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Sharp, and it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Miller outside. It's good.
Let's go.
Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 4 assists now tonight.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Henderson. Pass to Kamara. Williams sends a screen for Sharp. Off target from outside.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
A fadeaway. And
Let's go.
Another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Kamare. Portland moving the ball around. There's the pick. Henderson, no one around him.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep six or forget, but in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
For three, Edwards.
Let's go. Click my right back. 1640.
Wow. What can you say?
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Henderson against Edwards. Pass to Kamare and stolen by Barnes.
Steal. All the way.
Up and in.
Let's go. 2840.
This offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Henderson, no good. The Hornets on offense. They're on a 12-3 run right now. And it's
Let's go. 140.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle all day, cold-blooded and lethal.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless
let's go.
The team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And it's Sharp missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Out to Miller. Lets it go with a three.
Let's go.
From beyond the arc.
115-42.
His diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
Pass to Kamare. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Edwards with it. The kick out to Williams. Edwards passes to Williams. And it's the Hornets.
Let's go.
Another three.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Pass to Kamare. And they come right with their own
18-45.
Kamare's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Hornets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And looking at the trajectory of the season, this is the first of 2 meetings on the year. So this will be a solid win to go up 1-0 in the season series here against Portland.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Champ.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
And stolen by Barnes. Edwards with it. Swinging, defending. And it's denied. Henderson against Barnes. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And so it's Charlotte with it. Edwards looking it over.
Let's go.
Again.
This game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Outside Williams and stolen by Barnes. Now Edwards.
Let's go. Let's 25.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history. So no problem for Charlotte. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Champ.
Y'all keep subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Oscar.